Welcome to another episode of Jamaican State of Mind podcast. This is your host Nick Cabell. Yo, Carter, where are you?
Carter, they get them at water. Breed them and give them a son and a daughter.
I said that from high school. Man, I said that to Nick Cabell, guys. I'm storyteller.
Yeah.
Yo. So welcome people. We're back again. When I want to listen to the first episode and the drop, maybe someone I say, yo, come on, hot, guns blazing. But yeah, man, that's how we think. That's how we say. But yeah, another episode is still. Now I want to talk about. When I see the title, maybe I say, I want to talk about. Some woman them start cuss. Maybe start cuss when I see the title.
Yo,
but want to listen to it. Want you listen to it. You see me? I say?
Right.
Want to listen to it.
This come like for the people from Oliver Yard. Ever listen, dear pastor? Yo,
but but we want to get into still is it dating and relationship and them thing there, is it? And we're gonna talk about some little personal experience with us and growth. You're gonna hit on some of the negatives, some of the experience are going, some of them are joke. But you want to start this?
Well, listen, the hot topic that has been going around, right? Yeah. This recently, with some of my peer groups and watching these podcasts, I noticed we're in our 30s now. For the audience, we are in our 30s now. So, I think we've reached a point where I'm observing a lot of, things that we wouldn't even think about back in our 20s, or would even start forward thinking, wouldn't try to predict these things. But talking to Nicholas, talking to some guys from high school, college, wherever, we start to get these similar stories where, man, some of the females that we know in our age group, a lot of them are single, childless, and it doesn't look like this. It doesn't look promising. It's actually it's sad and scary, because even some of these girls, I went to university with them, and nice girls and things, but it's amazing. I mean, to reach at this point, and we know the biological situation with women. The older them get, the less chances of bearing child, and complications start to arise as you move past 30 and upwards.
Yeah,
and it's a hot topic. Like a lot of people, I think, are even anxiety, hyperventilating, because they're saying society has pushed our women and our men a little bit apart. Where I think, I said to Nicholas, we're going through an evolution that our women are not prepared for, because yes, we go through the Industrial Revolution and the World War II and everything, right? And remember, the woman them used to, everything was traditional. The woman stay home and she take care of the house, and the man go work and bring in the bread. That has been wiped out because we have women running countries and Fortune 500s, right? Mm-hmm. Now, with that change, I don't think the relation and the social aspect, the gender roles, evolved with that change. So guess what now? You see this notion where we keep on and put on our black sisters them, but you're black and independent and strong. I love it, Come with your gungo, mommy. Come with your gungo. But you see, if you come with like you have a balls and a dick between your legs too, me not want it. Me not deal with that masculine energy there. If I that, me I look for, me go to a road, and me have to deal with man. Me go work, me have to deal with man. And you have to protect yourself from, okay, you don't know who take your things and shoot your gungo. And then you have to come on back to that. No, brother, we have to look into ourselves.
Coming back from it, that video we watched with the girl who was crying. So she all her friends are get married, and she she want to settle down and she can't. The dating scene just been rough and blah 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 and all of that. And me I tell you, say, yo, we keep it 100, Carter. Some man out there really ain't shit. Cause we know some of them.
No, we don't. No, Nicholas, don't jump the gun.
Listen. Listen.
Yeah.
We're gonna just address that part. We know that, right? As a man, me can say that because we know some of them. But they see the problem. The thing when I say though with a lot of women, there's no accountability on their part.
Right.
As I say, me as a man I'm a fan of reading comment. One of my pastime is when me see a post, me just sit down and read comment. As I say, me just read through comment. Me
right. Comments never fail.
Comment never fail. And it's like we always see a trend when somebody says something, whatever it is, and you see somebody wanting to do well if it's a man, we're not talking about the man now, my friend. We're not talking about the man. We're talking about this topic is about a woman thing. But it's like instead of there's a lot of sisters out there. Them not accountability for them for themselves.
We don't listen as a people. We it's like, oh, you're talking now, you're saying this, and sometimes we're guilty of it too, because we're not listening. We're just waiting to give our rebuttal.
But that's it, and that's what. But and that's all. That's what most women is nowadays, as I say, unfortunately. And the accountability factor is not there. You know what I mean? It's like I say this all the time. Listen, if a man reach a point in his life and him ready for second, and him have him good, or him whatever, a man typically choose a better partner than a woman. As I say, a man that is level-headed and ready for settle down. Typically. Not all the time, obviously, but in most cases. Because when it comes to man not really, like if a man in 30s, you do a good job, film partner, I'm not going to settle with anybody. Him have a certain standard where him just not go budge on. But the thing is also in this world is a man like that may have a lot more option. Because in the idea, every woman want the 10% of man, the man where 6'2", over 6 feet, in shape.
Making $250,000 a year.
I make $250,000 a year. So everybody want that 10% or 5% of man, right?
Yeah.
And in reality, you're not gonna get that. So that's the challenge there, right? For like a woman, and that's just real. And what me notice a lot of women do, right? And I see this all the time. And ladies, we not pick on them, but we just talk some facts. Woman like to use the, what I call it? Some woman like to use not the norm, but like they will say, oh, Halle Berry have her first child when she was 50 or something like that. I'm like, I'm not saying Halle Berry 50. I don't know what she is, but I'm just saying they will use something like that. Oh, something that it's never too late. No, that's not the norm, my friend. You get what I'm saying? We need to stop comparing ourselves to, like I said, somebody said, well, Rihanna waited till she was 33 to get pregnant. Nicki Minaj waited till she was 37 for her first. I'm like, calm down. Stop comparing yourself to them people there. Because they're not the norm. They're the one-off situation. And we see a lot of that happen, and we get lost in this independent personality, this competitive personality with your partner and them thing there, where if I'm telling you, as I'm only can speak for myself, me no want no man to in a competition with. Period. Right. Me do it. And then me no want a woman where come give me masculine energy type of attitude. Me does not deal with them thing there. And most man not. It's not ladies like I say, oh, some man like deal with strong woman. These strong woman, could have the if your man see you're a boss lady, no matter. But if she don't know
bring the money, come.
You see, bring the money, come. You see me.
Now you said we'll multiply together.
You see. But is the energy we are gonna come with? If you're gonna bring that type of energy home, that's when there's a problem. You see me? I say?
Oh, look like the softness, David. That little gumption, that little TLC, that little tender touch there. We don't want to feel the tough on them and but because there's a saying, them say a woman control sex, but man control the marriage. Right? The access to the woman control the access because the woman have to open up and invite you for the sex, right? Yeah. But the man are the one who propose, right? So if the man don't want married, you got married him, he don't want you. You understand? So a man control the whole notion of getting married and woman control the whole notion of
sex. But some women say, well, them not, that's not the intention. Them don't want to get married, I don't want to do that. But,
hey, listen, this is not for you. This is not for you. This is
but
not
in reality though, think about it.
What in there now?
Them think, yo,
listen,
someone might get mad at me, but in reality though, come on, we put on that Carter. See, a man who used to do road, right? I tell you, so you meet some girl we're going like them better than the rest. You see me I say? Better than the rest.
It means
catch them one half.
It means
get that one half. Soft like
ball. Say, Lord God, she go in and sitting. Can't eat, can't sleep.
Yo, listen. What I'm saying, so man, I say, listen, if that's not for you, this is not for you. Not for you. So we're not.
But we want you remember that part. I'll write it down because we'll go back to it, But you see, we don't want to lead off for your introduction. I always say, you see, when we just show you the woman have to open up herself and invite the man for sex, but the man have to propose and give the marriage, right? So leading off of that, ladies, right? How is it that we reach at this point where it's like a gender war, male against female? Where is the love? You know what I mean? Where the love there? Because, brother, me I see them little thing I go on, on podcasts and all over the place, and me see man I say them a high value man and woman I say them a alpha woman. Me I say when woman turn alpha, and then when man I talk about high value and low value and medium value, me I say, brother, hold on there, what? How we reach here, so? How we reach here, so? Because guess what? Me don't know which country set up for 60-something-year-old and 60-something-year-old female and male bachelor. You want to see at 60-something sit down in your yard by yourself, so you're high value and you're alpha, and you drop down in a place. Nobody even there for look by you. Like people don't understand the notion of human beings. We are social beings. We function better in our group. That's why them call it companionship. You know what I mean? It's not about just and again, I'm gonna come back to the transactional thing in when I come experience here in North America. I see it at Jamaica too, okay? I don't know the girl, I get the credit and name out your eye. You know what I mean? And tax them and boops them and all them things there. So I like say me I say new, but you see, when you come to America, me I tell you say it feel like say if you now buy the pussy out everybody, you buy it when you are deep, because me your girl say if you're not gonna buy them no Birkin bag, if you not fly them going away, if you me I say, but B, me don't even know you. Me don't know you. I don't even know if I want to be around you. So if I just meet you and want to buy your things and fly you out, B, can we start down here first?
I remember.
Fuck?
Yo, as I said that, I can talk about some of
it. Not get me started, yeah, man. I get my Bible and start preaching.
I remember one time, yo, we go to I bridge them go to New York and we go party and meet this chick, right? It's like, the entire party I done all morning in New York, run all through the night all morning, and thing, and exchange room thing, and it's like the next day, Lincoln even uptown and boom, and man, I tell you something, not even 24 hours, I know I gotta find it. Not even 24 hours, it's in a brother. You know, say, I can't pay some bill for her. I say, yo, my friend. Not even know your last name to Bob Buckley.
Yo, she said, pay a bill, please.
I said, but they say, at them little thing they are going on. I mean, I say, yo. And they think that was just an instant turn off. And I say, yo, like, I know start.
Like, come on, like.
I don't even know your last name.
Bro.
At them little thing there. And, but we don't want to spend too much time at all.
Right.
Be the baby. Because it's like, we want to go back to where the title I go be.
Right. So, all right,
ladies.
Cool. So,
solve all your problem. I'm telling you this. Solve all your problem. Go date a Jamaican.
Straight. Yeah, man. Let me tell you, say, American ladies, if you're having problems in a relationship, just go to h76.com. You know what I mean? Take a trip to yard and bring back a man.
So go date a Jamaican. A Jamaican man, he take care, you know, man. A Zed.
And
all
reinforce
type of fashion.
I gotta reinforce that because...
And ladies who are listening before they start cuss, all in Jamaican ladies, before they start cuss and say, we are dirty boy. Stop it. Stop it.
I can't hear them.
We can't hear them and say, yo, yeah, because dirty boy, what kind of foolish not talk about?
We are not the same.
Listen, you have maybe what 3 type of Jamaican man, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have the you know, you see the you have the boopsy man them, you know, the man them where big belly them and them he just buy anything and you know if you give him nothing.
Sugar daddy.
He just want to feel important when him go out, him don't want you stand up in front of him and he just you dress and look nice and him just want you stand up in front of him and him good and you know you like him little figurine and can just say, yeah man, boom. Then you have the others, then you have the next set of yard man them where you see me I say them, you know, the party man them, the dancer one them and them man they where every woman love, but then me mash up your blood clad head. You have them type there, you know. And then sometimes them type the transition in the good type, you know. And then you have man like me. You see me I say I joke, so then you have the third set now the man them were like, listen. Cause every yard man I gotta do this. I'm telling you this. Every yard man need a phase there. But them I go run wild. No matter how quiet them is, they might see them in a church and you think say I'm a good church boy. Listen me. Every yard man I gotta go through that phase. So my ladies, if I met him in that phase, the boy, just give him a little time. Give him a little. Cause when him get out that phase, I could be the best man to you in the world. Cause one, I'm tell you why. If you alone to get out that phase there, you have some man who end up stuck in that phase there, you know. I have to run wild, have girl all over and he can't stop. But if you're lucky enough, you're still there with him. And you met him when he out that phase, I tell you, the best man you have in your life. I'm telling you why the best man you have in your life. One, as a yard man, you don't know we're very domestic already. You see me I say? No matter which yard man you are. You know, most of us pretty domestic. You know, we cook clean and
self-reliant.
Self-reliance, right?
Mm-hmm.
But also, you see, if you find a yard man you used to do road back in the day and him good now, you get a man with experience in sex. So you know, say sex life I go proper. So I say, sex life I go proper. Because I have all that years of experience.
Right.
Where no, are you alone I go get that? You see me I say?
But the same sexual experience make the woman them can't sleep on her because she say, I wonder if him out the road again girl that. I mean I tell you so I get that question already, people. So this is facts.
I tell you say, yo. So what may I say? So get a yard man. A yard man, yo, listen. Some yard man, you know, me take care of the woman, you know, you're good and them rub your foot and make cook for you and them thing there. But no one then you don't know him I go slice off a piece over there, so no one then you see it. Them yard man them have 1 foot in the street and 1 foot in the house. You see me? I said them still are
but I think but and also, you know, to be fair, I think that there's a stereotypical thing because not every yard man is like that. You know what I mean? Like
listen. Yeah, I was specific. Yeah. I said that yard man then still have 1 foot in the street.
Right, and 1 foot.
Then I was trying to figure it out, like, you know, him still a dolly, but unless I said, ladies, just give a yard man the time. Because I tell you, say, once him over the phase, then him come in, so him good. Yes. Like my woman right now, she reap the benefit of all those years. And you know, the woman will get headache and problem, and you know, some of my ex them would have say, yo, dirty boy, you see me I say?
Sure,
but you know, them have to go through that for me to grow. You see me I say? Unfortunately.
Yo, you see? Don't steam, girls, ladies. Yo. I am not in collusion with him with that one. Stone Love stands alone. But yo, listen. But seriously, we're gonna really support the notion. Listen, come on, go to a yard man. Go find a yard man because I'm gonna tell you this straight. Right now, I deal with a realtor and she's American and she make me know say, listen, she realized a trend. Some of our friends have been traveling to the island and them coming back with a partner. So I said, when she tell me that, I said, tell me more. So she said, yes, most recently 2 of our good friends, you know, and this woman is in her 40s, right? And she's saying that her closest friends have taken multiple trips to the island, and she's realizing first she was like thinking they like it, but she realized no, these people are taking a trip like once or twice a year. Then all of a sudden they pop up on her. Oh, getting married and
someone say, man,
so the question is,
card.
so right. So that's in the back of my head, I'm like, green card, dog, I dream thing, yard man. So, but when I listen to our conversations and these people, she said they've 5 years, 6 years, 7, people. So it's long-term relationships, but families have been created, and these women are supremely happy. And I think she said it. She said it. The most in the most psychologically profound way, where she said her experience with her ex-husband, who is a Black American gentleman. She said that what she's realized with the guys from Jamaica is that we walk with a different swagger or something like that. So I thought that why are we going to swag? Why we have to go so mean? And she said no. When she says swag, she means we walk with our chest high. We walk with a sense of pride. We have a sense of identity as Black men because we grew up in our country where we saw Black men in power, we saw Black men, influencing the change in society. So, and I said to her that I'm glad you observed that, because that's what
people.
That's what. But I said that I'm glad you observed that. But have you done anything to facilitate the trauma that the Black men here go through? Because I can tell you, I used to have to correct some of my statements when I used to say, "Oh, come on, man, you're born here and you're not using the resources." But guess what? When you're born here in a system that educates you and make you feel, as Nicholas said earlier, as a minority, you hear the word? It just sounds minute and make you sound small and insignificant, right? But it is true. You're less of the population. You're, a couple percentage. You cannot travel to many different states and find a cluster of Black people, and a cluster of productive Black people. So if you are born here and go through the school system, Nicholas was able to experience a little bit of the high school system and saw the history lessons that they were being taught. Suppose he never was exposed to history from the Caribbean standpoint. Like, we realize that, hey, listen, we not only come from Africa, because Black people did already there Jamaica when them say so-called Christopher Columbus discovered it. I gotta keep on saying this, because I say, oh, if you discover something when somebody already did it. But, I gotta say, Black people did already dip on the island. You gotta tell me, say, one part of where we come from. No bullshit that, brother. And then you gotta tell me, say, the only history where they are teaching at the American school system, the only history where them have is slavery. You know, say
everything start from slavery.
You know, say Black people are the discoverers, scientists, and all of them thing there. We not, but guess what? Nicholas always
straight too far.
Yeah.
Straight too far.
Right? But that's the one kind of elaborate upon the point where, the difference in the mindsets that, the people from Black guys from public Caribbean countries or wherever are different from if you were raised here in North America, right? So with that said, I'm saying, I asked her, so what have you done? Because you see the flaws in your so-called ex-husband. So what did you attempt to do anything to kind of bridge whatever trauma you have identified? But she was honest. She said it was in probably the latter part when things were going apart that she she kind of, and learning from her peers dating Jamaican men, that this is some of the things that come with why is it that they are so attracted to the Caribbean man versus the Black American man, right?
Yeah.
So that sense that sense of identity and proudness. And then, of course, there's the intangibles. They like the accent, they like the sex.
Listen.
Listen,
a woman once time said she don't listen to the Jamaican man too long. The reason why eventually you're gonna convince whatever I need to convince. Yeah. So I say, we used to have a bridge in them, and I call him name, but I remember we used to go to school. I used to tell about him all the time when we used to go bar, right? And we used to call the man preacher. The man, when the man starts singing a woman ears, and start telling her be things, She would say, I want to hear. And then him start talking and only she start giggling. and the longer she listens to the man, you only see the barriers them are break down. Baga. And then all of a sudden it's like it's a different it's a different whole thing. So but what I'm telling you this, I maybe say this joke I heard it to you, but it's not a joke, but a situation where one time we go Manhattan and my brethren and we roll up and we go back at the Bronx and pull up on light and brethren have one of the BMW in a 545 and pull up and two cat pull up side house in a Fidem car and I'm in a BM2. So dog roll on the window and say, yo, like him just running on the window in a yard man. Good night. And the girl must say, yeah, yo. Girl, I say, yo, you're cute. And a friend over there say, yo, be cute. And I say, yeah. And then our friend say, yo, where y'all from? I say, yo, some Bridget say, Jamaica. Dog, we don't know which man do her something wrong, you know. She had man do her something wrong, you know. I know this girl wind up her window and her last word was, though, I don't F with y'all. I speed out. I said, John, listen, yard man break her heart.
Hey, you're gonna have the good and the bad, you know. So, and I have a similar experience. You know, on the world of Tinder and all them thing there, you know what I mean, Bumble, you know the words.
Yo, we're not chatting the yard, man.
Yeah, go further. So, you know, me I say, I say, I hurt the mind, and you know, she was into. This girl in particular, she was heavily into the fitness thing. I was just like, you know, experiment, you know what I mean? So, you know, we chit chat, and we decided for, you know, go have dinner and thing, and so go out and cool vibe and thing, but you don't know me. I say that girl that too firm for me, you know what I mean? Too athletic. But you don't know, vibe nice, and you don't know where I say, yo, you don't know yard man, you have to just make up there. No, but yo, brother, the cat say, yo, listen to me. You know, I have something to tell you. I said, John, what? She said, listen, I dated a Jamaican guy and I'm on the fence about you. So I said, what that's supposed to mean? So she said, listen, the last guy did nice and everything, but she said, yo, dog go ghost couple time. And she said, yo, like everything good and him just gone. And then she say, yo, when she finally get for comfort the man, I say, yo, baby, yo, right now, I'm gonna call you back. You know what I mean? I say, I said to her, I said, like, tell me the truth, like, what happened? What transpired? And she say, yo, listen, yo, she come like she did fall deep and this brother just cut out her heart and just gone. And she say, so I say, I'm just gone, so. She said, boy, yo, first him come every time, then him just start drift and then him drop in and him drop out. She just can't read him. So she said, yo, she said she love the energy and she love the vibe, but that's traumatized. She don't know what to think about Jamaican man now. So I said to her, I said, listen. I said to her, I said, listen.
Of the family, man. True.
Yeah, I know him have a whole another world going on there. Because the way she say it is like a visitor. Yeah. so I say, yo, Jano, I said, come, see, you know, so I make sure I tell her, I say, I come clean, I'm single, blah, blah, blah. You know, get her to speak, make sure I say, yo, we're good. Yeah. So she, so after the first day, we communicate a couple times via phone, and we say, yo, link up time, and she say, yo, listen. She say, yo, she got her bed and she sleep on the couple, and she said, she say, yo, you're too good to be true. It's just like, no, she can't go back through that. Because she said already, she said she love the connection and she feel comfortable. I said, that's just how it start. And she said, no, she can't risk it. She just, she feel like say me I got us, you know, hamper up and, you know, and then me just deport on her. I say, yo, John, I say, one experience you have, you know, she said, boy, traumatized me. Trust me. Yo. So we've all been there. That, you know, you get that. The pros
I get the good and the bad, but listen, you can't go wrong dating a yard man.
Tell you.
All right. So I'm a Jamaican woman and I love chat bad boy and I need to stop. Get a good yard man and just build. You see me I say? Talk bad about it. I'm going to continue to talk bad another woman I take away.
I can't stand it, you know.
Tande de. They can't tande de.
But we wanted to we want to kind of highlight, as you know, what we're saying, like, listen, the female
on a
perspective.
serious note, let's get serious in the last few minutes.
Yeah, in the last few minutes, the perspective that we're trying to highlight here is this gender war thing is not healthy for our community. It's not moving us forward. It's like our marriage numbers have a little bit deteriorated. You know what I mean? And what we don't understand is that instead of we vocalizing this Black Lives Matter and this that that is not how I execute my Black power. You know what I mean? My thing is, in my role, in my occupation, I'm able to influence the type of people that get employment, right? So that's my advocation. I don't need to shout and do this, but I need to get more of my people in the door. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
So that's how me do my thing. Then the next thing what me do, we don't share information. You know, we're not transparent with each other. Even as Black men amongst each other, we do things and we have this preconceived notion. Probably from a from a cultural standpoint. You know, that thing from Jamaica where they must say, boy, you can't do talk. You know, kind of want nobody put a bad mood on it and then it no work out. We need to move away from that, because the other group of people them come together and they must share information. You understand what I say?
Mm-hmm.
We need to share more information. If a man find a little thing and say, yo, John, you know, so we can earn something here, so share it with your brother, because each one teach one. I remember telling you, when it multiply amongst our people, it give you more authority when you move with other opportunities. People, when you move as a group, may I tell you, it's simple. I see it happen with some young Black youth who do it now. You see that group that we name EYL, watch them. You see that the next 5 years are one of the biggest platforms them are gonna have. Because we love what them do.
They're already a huge platform. But no, I mean, I agree with I agree with that. You know, wholeheartedly. Like, I mean, influence where you can influence. Yeah, not everything have to be shouted out.
Yeah,
you know.
Sometimes we have to tell my team. I say, man.
Yeah, like I love to tell my team and say, we in the world. We always learn to try to control the controllable. Anything within our grasp of controlling, that's our life of control, is it? But back to the
relationship thing.
The relationship thing is on a serious note, though, people, it's like, for me, you know what I mean, like a lot of the stuff that I've learned culturally growing up, and we things I saw it for go, especially in a relationship. You know what I mean, that are my biggest. I would say in the last couple of years or so, that's been like, you know, relationship wise, for me personally, I've grown. You know what I say, grown, and I've tried to kind of get rid of some of them all we have thinking, or the way we think, or way we grew up and things, or we must act in our relationship, and you know, the tough guy persona, all of them. So all of them things there, we get rid of. I know earlier we were talking. We're having fun, we're joking, and some of it is true, like especially the whole competition between man and woman now. But for me personally, I would say, for my bridging them where we are listening to, you're in a relationship, you see me I say, and I person you say you're in a relationship with, you make a decision, brother. You're not supposed to be no competition thing. You're not supposed to be no this one man, me there so she there so type of thing. Is, you know, it's supposed to become a union, right? Your success will be our success, and our success supposed to be your success,
right?
You know what I mean? If you know, if that's how it's supposed to go. And it's like, you know, we grew up in this motion, like example, like, you know, when back then when we used to date and you're there road with a bridge and your woman a call you, I say, yo, be where you there, and you say, yo, you want to know me different. So, the dark way of thinking, right. And it's like, but as a man, you know, so we used to think of it, I say, well, I gotta come call man, phone ask man, when you check up on man. Is it me I say? But then again, it's like, even though there's growth over the years, you know, and it's like me I say, yo, who's supposed to know where you're there? Than the person we are sleep with every night. It's like, but it seems simple and like it's nothing now. But I'm just saying, like, that's so we grew up and feel like a woman is supposed to question the type of type of thing, and them, you know, the same type of fool mentality that we had growing up, and you know, stuff like that, like, you know, expressing yourself clearly without it being an argument. You know what I mean? The communication factor. You know, somebody may still struggle because I don't know. we still at work, but it's like a lot of stuff to some people might be simple in a relationship. Is that I personally had to work through to get over them things. Like for example, my wife know that. Like, you know, like if you have yard man for say in trust the woman. You remember them days, eh? Yeah, but me trust my woman a 100. Enough yard man I say, boy, me trust her as far as me I can see. You know? Why you got there with a woman where you can't trust them?
But
brother?
is the that is the culture?
But that are the mentality, yeah. But that's the culture. Like, we need to get out, because like, if you got in a if you got in a relationship with a person, you know that you're not supposed to trust a person. Like, that's the whole point. If me can't trust a person who me I sleep with at night time, what climb in a relationship that fuck? You get what I'm saying? It's this little foolish little thing where we listen to your bridge and them you know, like, even showing affection publicly and them thing there. I'll let me say a trend in that changing. Like right now,
yeah, the dancehall culture.
The dancehall culture kind of changed with that. You see more man I get married, more man I show up them wife and them woman and them partner. You know what I mean? Normally you never see them things. So that change culture in our culture, and but it's like them thing them in fake kind of, you know, setting boundaries, you know, setting boundaries and them thing there, you know, like, for example, in a day that woman and you up on the gram and like them random picture there, yeah, you have certain conversation with that. You see me I say? You have to set them boundaries there where, you know, your woman, the woman you wanna feel away. Like, you know, my woman can tell you right now, she have never out other than our dreams them when she have sometime. You know, woman be having them look at you that
dream. You get those too. Wake up on them.
Every man go through that.
Look by you now with some way, man. So, you're looking at me like that.
Yeah. Oh, I dream I was with a woman last night, whatever. Them foolish there. But, you know, I want some of gear, like, not gear them reason, because, like, an idea, peace of mind in my life right now is the most valuable thing than anything else. And if my good, I'm gonna have to deal with it. You know, relationship itself is rough already, and in the sense that you have to maintain certain things. Me don't need that other drama there. Yeah, so as my growth is just like me not entertain them thing there in my relationship. Keep them confusion and create them problems.
Because you just learn to channel that energy into something more productive and positive.
Exactly. But, you know, couple of years there, you couldn't tell me nothing still. You see me?
No, but come on. You are 25-year-old having this conversation. It's not going to happen. It ain't going to happen. At 23, 25, hell no. You're going to be out there slinging and dinging. But to your point, like, you know, Nicholas is saying, you know, the culture has the Jamaican culture has some negative impacts on long-term relationships. Yet it has been evolving. We've seen it in the dancehall culture. More men are getting married and actually showing their partners publicly, showing affection publicly, and also communicating their feelings publicly. We used to hear it in our songs. Man, if you have enough girl and girl na bungle, and you know, one sitting kill cocky, and you don't know the rest.
Yeah.
So
the thing is, if we did an episode called One Burner, people, if we check it out, we kind of get deep dive into that.
Yeah, man, check it out. It can bring it right back to what we are talking about now.
Yeah.
Because when we want to bring back this discussion to is, yes, the culture bring us to these, you know, detriments in our long-term relationships and marriages and whatever you want to call it. But, you know, in our modern time, Nicholas, we're not an excuse, because I've seen where men, even the younger guys, are, you know, doing things different than when we did it. Like, they're having more long-term relationships younger. They're focusing their mind on, you know, more productive things while having that relationship. But what I've seen is it becomes more transactional. You know what I mean? It feel like we reach a point where God is. I did a post recently, Nicholas, where it said marriage is a business. I'm gonna post it. I want to see what people are gonna say or anybody are gonna make a comment, and I'm gonna really. But when we're looking at the comments, I'm gonna post it. Say, listen, yes, marriage, the whole notion of marriage back in the days was built on rich families coming together to build wealth, right? If you never, if you had the Harrison and you had the Jones and the Jew, I saw you continue the wealth, right? But in essence, we'll move from that and we realize, say, we want companionship, we want, but there's also the notion of love and caring and compassion, right? But in our modern time, dog, it has become so transactional where people are, people are going into something, right? With if you're going to marry somebody or if you have your guard up, like, if you have to have your guard up for somebody you're married, you don't have to marry them. Me not say if you leave it.
You're right, but you see, sometimes when they don't come back down, pull that down card. Sometimes, that's what I'm saying, you have to be careful of the social media, right? In retrospect, is that reality? Because we interact with real people every day. And sometimes social media can give us this false sense of how things are going and we think how things are going. But in reality, it's not. Is what I say? So because if you talk about transactional and so, in reality, like, much man married woman will make way more than them. Much man have in a relationship, the woman are maybe the main provider, and the man are the stay at home dad or whatever. Like, them thing they're more common than now in this time than back in the day. You get what I'm saying? And people them good in a them relationship because maybe the woman is more career driven.
It's a dynamic of the relationship.
And the dynamic, But so it's like sometimes we look on social media and we hear them that woman when I nothing for say dumb stuff. And it's for entertainment purposes. And then sometimes you have them one where when I don't for half and them in the comment that and say it you know what I mean? I think that's let me say take them thing as entertainment purposes. Because in reality, because that's not the norm. You get what I'm saying? But social media have a thing for explode to get things loud and make it seem like it's a norm.
But are you say all right, see? You say it, social media, but guess what? This is what they're pumping out, and then you hear all these single women out there complaining, and because they have this unrealistic expectation. And ladies, you hear me talk about it, I want to make sure say me give on a segment because I got deal with the man them. See it? But me make you know say I want tell one of the woman them say, I don't want to see the woman them are dead alone and live with pussy and dog. You know what I mean? Like man, like them say man shot. What if a man do out the road there? You know what I mean? Me work with them. Whole heap of different man. The company I'm used to come from, yes, it may have been them, most of them are the blue collar work and whatever, and them do them thing, but a man them same way I try to provide for them family. And then the same thing again with a current company now. Yes, you have the corporate giants and blah blah blah, but how much are we got there? How much are we got there for you to choose from? You can't have a tunnel vision plan or that type of man there alone. Listen. You might be missing out on the best man of your life.
When I come back to the video with the girl who was on Shade Room or whatever, I cry about or she can't find a man on the dating scene, and I'm a comment on it. I'm a comment on it and say the man where you want no want you, and the man where want you don't want
him.
That's what happened. Cause everybody want the man over 6 foot and make $250,000.
$250,000?
Who you, my friend? So she a ball. I mean, I no pity for her. She go away. Cause she look decent. She look good. She's a nice, good looking girl. So if you are cry, you can't tell me no man why. Unless you crazy. It's just that the man where you think you deserve and want. Cause so some man them have a ego thing and they feel like they deserve this type of man. But in reality, no, my friend. No, my friend.
And we're not saying that you mustn't have standards and your ambitions.
Of course you have standard, but they must have realistic standard though.
Right.
Is it may I say, and that's just a fact. Maybe so much, but that's just what it is. So, but it's like sometimes we set them expectations, set this weird thing. We're kind of cripple you. We're kind of blinded by you. Where what I mean. Maybe because of family, maybe because of society or whatever, right. And then, you might miss out on an opportunity with somebody who might treat you good just because
they don't fit what your friends would say.
Yeah, because what your friends would say. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
when
your friend lock up in the
ocean, when you date a woman, you know, and you meet a friend, the first thing they like they ask, you know, what do you do for a living?
Where him do for a living, where him look like, where him drive.
Yeah, where him do for a living, where him drive, boom.
They have to categorize
basement, because once in a basement where you do, that's the level of respect or some people want to put you in that.
That's what categorize you, put you in a category right away. Yeah. But
listen, we don't want to stray too far. We are
remember we are dealing with a woman in first. We are trying for not teach but inform that listen. I don't like seeing it. I don't like seeing it. So when you make a joke with Nicole, I wish I could have multiplied myself. You understand? Just send out
save the world.
Send out some cards out there and go save the world. Me to tell you. Yeah, man. Me not like see it, brother. You know what I mean? Me like see the woman them nice and happy and smile. But me tell Nicholas, say, my God, dentist where they are. Soon as I walk into the chair, the dental hygienist, you're still single? Me I say, whoa. Me I say, when did we have this conversation? 6 months ago. So me I said, no, I'm not. You know? But I have to cut it right there because me I said, what is that lead to? I'm not even getting out of the chair yet. Yeah. And then she does say, then she follow up and she says, I've been single for a while now, and she come on a couple of days, but this and that and that. And me I say, yo. And then me just remember the last time I come at the dentist, brother, when me I walk out the dentist, say, to the receptionist, the ladies, the billing coordinator, say, he's single. And I say, yo, this get drastic. I'm not even like smile no more. Me I tell you the truth. Me have my woman, I got Burger King, and I just smile and I say, thank you. And me only see 2 girls come out the window and I say, take him now. Me I have to tell her, I said, all right, thank you. You know?
Yeah, man.
You can't, listen to me. But what I'm saying, but that I show you said, like, come on, like, a lot of us are still here, bro. A lot of men are still here. So why is it that it seems like there's such a disparity?
Like, a lot of women say a lot of quality man out there. But may I say,
but what you call
but I want to have a conversation that woman find. What you mean by quality?
Yeah, what you mean by quality? Like what are you trying to say?
That would have been done. That would have done. I mean, like, we get it, but it's like, but then again, dog, it's like we live in our age to where, like, lot of man, like how us, we growing in the realm, like, growing up a yard, and you have to actually go look, girl, and go chat to girl. Like, you have to go, so you have to put, so that social skill there. So a social skill there, especially with, not our generation, but a little generation right after us, some of them not have that struggle, like I said, the tender thing and them thing they swipe left, swipe right, and
so it becomes numb,
and then becomes and then it's like, no more, but it's like, because if you swipe right or whatever, I forgot the thing, and swipe right and then she swipe right, you kind of know, there's like an interest there, so it's easy on you. But then back in the day, you roll a dice.
Yep.
You roll a dice. You see a girl cross the street where you like, you have to just suck it up and say, yo, listen,
I forget all of them butterflies out of your belly and say, January. Look right, if nobody look, I don't want to get the whole of the shame.
You know the shame. You just make a step and say, yo, I make your speech, that girl. I kind of know if she feel it or not. You just have trust and risk. And if you go good your way, you're good. But you see, that's how we grew up in an area where we have that, we have to end up learn that type of social
skill.
You see me I say? That level of skill, when you go to and see a woman, you just step to her, and you know what I mean, if we want to see where it go, she say, hey, I'm taking that interest. They say, dig up yourself, let's up and move on to the, you know what I'm saying? That's what everyone growing in. So so you look on someone, so when a woman say, boy, trash out there, sometimes, to be honest, you know what I mean, woman, you say that, and it's like you talk to them, you find out, say, yo, the man, them just not know. So it's not say them not good, but it's like them not have no that social aspect. So even from the get-go now, there's no the conversation and
there's no good stimulation.
So there's no stimulation. So that's what happens most of them more times. So that's why a man like you and me, like my woman love my wife, I tell them, so stop talk up to woman. I say, but
Yeah,
but then again, it's like if I go out and me talk, me not
keep it brief.
Yeah, me not. You see, come here, man. Me have conversation with anybody, and I look.
Yeah, exactly. That.
But socially, we
when
socialize
you do
that,
them not take
but,
that.
You see, the woman say, nah.
Them want hear more. Them say, where you going? Can you leave a number? No, you're not done. You can't walk away.
I remember one time, we had talked to this girl. I remember we had talked about something random. I went go out and, you know what I mean? I said, all right, you know what I mean? Nice meet you. Take care of yourself. Just hold on. So it's just like that. So you're not going to leave your number. I'm not going to ask you for my number. I said, no, I'm good. You know, just, you know, we just there wait for someone. We just talk.
Yeah.
So can I have your number? I say, yeah, unfortunately, yo, you know, I say, yo, we're good, man. Me off the market, man, but you know, it's fake as it.
Yeah.
But even to a woman like that, she say, yo, she can understand, like, oh, you have a conversation without nothing, you know, nothing at the end, like, you know, follow up with.
Yes, it make you feel awkward. It make you feel awkward because,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, so we're living at that time now, but back to it now, I tell a lady still.
No, but we did a good segue with the woman who just started talking about the money, man. Woman, the woman, the Black American, we call them corny. But no, that's what them call them. But my thing is not only that, I don't want to see with the corny thing and the social, but on the male side, as for us, I can say for a fact, like, just the former company I work with, and even though they're dealing with multiple guys, because it's a male-dominated industry and dealing with a lot of men, and I hear their complaints about their relationships versus the women I work with, you know, and the women are from different races, you know, black, white, you know, and that is where our black people, I don't like the notion when black women say, niggas ain't shit, because guess what? You're not hearing the white woman say, yo, what them crackers ain't shit, or you don't hear that. You don't hear it. But guess what? Me can tell you this from personal experience.
They ain't shit too.
You think that's what I'm saying? They ain't shit. Because you think if you think black man are the most cheated, all right, go check the statistics, because the woman when me talk to, majority of the white women them are single mother. You hear me tell you? Single mothers.
But let's say, as I'm saying, it's all compound.
Get your stats right before you start showing them type of racial.
No, but they say we really talk down each other in that sense. And,
yeah, man.
And it's like I said, we work with different people of background, so we know, like, my experience of work with is that any complaint you have about black man is the same.
Yeah, and they're
every man is
but them do something with me. Them do something. Nicholas and some of them white man do some things.
Regularly, know man, they have like two families.
Families, bro.
Easily.
Man, listen, me know a couple man where they make 6 figures. White man them where they, you know the trades, they make over 6 figures. I mean, I tell you, say them travel a lot for them, right? I mean, I tell you, say the money, we tell me, say, yo, you see, if them travel go from Alabama, Georgia, and North Carolina, there's no say them have 3 girls in them have a girl in every state. You hear me tell you?
Exactly.
And then sometime, the money, when the HR start do, but never forget, when HR do, you know, the child dependency, start, put your child on benefits, yo, me never forget, man. HR for call a meeting. Couple man, them get a thing, the man them have about 10 pickney. When them just start get meal from government, I say, yo, you need to add this child to the persons. They must say, oh, and they must call him and say, is this accurate? Yes. And this
no, but you know,
but they're not telling them.
We're not. What we are kind of still, you know, we have to be careful about this competitive, this bad mounting.
Yes.
Each other, and then ladies, it doesn't matter what the race is or whatever, stop get caught up in the social media world. You know what I mean? The stop compare yourself with the one-off. You know what I mean? Stop do that. I mean, you have to understand, and especially when you reach a certain age group, you have to understand, you might find, is if you're reaching even in your 30s, God bless you, you're gonna find a man where, especially on a youth and them something, and you don't want a man. It's like them things that gonna change the older you get. So keep that in mind. And the world is not fair. You know what I mean? Man,
hey, shit.
Man, when they reach a certain age, man just have a different mother choice now. That's just
it's just facts.
That's just a fact.
That's it.
You know what I mean? And that's just the unfortunate truth. You know
but the men, Nicholas,
we're gonna jump on the men in the next episode. Because we can't squeeze all of the thing that we want to talk about for the man them for change. We're gonna
part two, we'll come with the part two because we're gonna have some lists. We're gonna have lists of A and B, women and men, and we'll give a object,
I know we mix everybody in at this, and we go from woman doing this to man and all mega say ladies. If you don't want to solve all of that problem, you have a data Jamaican. Isn't it? You see, a data yard man, and then guess what? All of that issue and problem you have a resolve. And nobody come DM me, come talk about foolish matter. Listen. Don't blame your bad experience and put it on everybody else, okay?
Right. And probably you called him, and as Nicholas said, probably you called him too early. You had to teach him.
You called him too early. As a matter, give him time.
You are a part of his training and lessons.
Listen, you maybe play a role in getting that man where he needs to go. You see what I say?
Yeah, man.
Unfortunately, you just get you were we call it collateral. I'm sorry. Big up for themselves.
All the team we tell you, we say, I know all of the women them we know Carter know say we treat you with love and care. It probably just wasn't the right time. You know what I mean? That's all. We can't love everybody. We can't bring everybody.
I'm glad you can say that. I'm glad you can say that with a straight face, boy. I can't say that confidently.
I don't know if nobody, probably somebody come out at the crack of the wall. I don't know, but from what I can recall.
I don't know if I can say that confidently.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, because, I was when I said niggas ain't shit, I was part of that at one point in my life. So right now, woman shall reap the benefit of those years. Doesn't matter. Shall reap the benefit. So what I'm saying, lady, if you can't stick to it, stick to it. You know what I mean? If you can't, me understand. You know what I mean?
And you don't need, listen, and when Nicholas try to say is, if it depends on where you meet a man in his life. It's just facts. Where you meet the individual in his life, it will show. The signs are there. Women know this. They know when they meet a man, they know, hey, he ain't ready. They know. They know.
My woman, my wife was like, I wish she met me. She could know me in my 20s. I said, in my early 20s. I said,
ask her if she want to lose her year. Ask her if she want to lose her year.
I say you definitely don't want.
She not ready. She not ready for Nicholas at 21, 20. You mad?
Yeah. She that will be part of the collateral damage.
Yeah, she not want that definitely.
We met the right time when I was over relation already, ready for cruise through life and have different values and standard and ready for family growth and all of them priorities overtrump everything else. And
of course you have to change your energy.
Yeah, man. So listen, people. I know someone now gonna have a lot to say that one, especially the ladies. But listen with the objective here. Some might have fun with me, but some might have truth. Take some accountability on your end. And you know what I mean, and just I mean it's two sides to everything. You see what I say? And don't get fall in the social media world and the trap of Beyonce say all the single ladies while she was married. Isn't what I say? Don't fall.
You should have dropped a mic when you said that. Bam!
Is it? So don't do that.
Don't listen. Yes, when Nicholas just said, repeat it again. One more time.
Beyonce say all the single ladies while she was married. Okay?
And she's still married.
She's still married.
But that's not gonna leave that right there. So because when Nicholas just tell you, say, stop listening to the yes woman. Because we love say yes man, but the yes woman. Where I tell you, say, yeah man, you can still do it, baby girl. You're 45, you got 2 kids, you still can get the man of your dreams at $250 million, $250,000 a year. Like seriously, stop listening to that and listen to what the man they must say. Because now the money you want woman or you want man. Because me can tell you this straight. Good. That's one thing I catch early, Nicholas. You know when you're young and you're there on the car, and I'm gonna say, yo, at least them doing that, them doing, man. And you say, I true. And if you ever did follow them on the mission, the guy would have run you out of the bed and say, what you do? But yeah, at the best lesson I learned, as Nicholas said, I forget from the training going from the women, the women themselves, where you deal with, and you're there on some woman and them I tell you what they want, what they need to be pleasured, what they need to be pleasured and stimulated. Listen, that's how we learn.
As a man, so you have to learn and
that's
get
how
over
learn.
that ego thing.
And sometimes you have to lower the ego, because guess what? When you're younger, you're not a star. You go up on a mission. You go up on a mission and get a lukewarm grade. So you have to say, hold on, them. You have to go back to the drawing board, because that mission they will go up and that tactic they never work. But who you got to go back to the man and kind of ask them, yo, dog, no, you have to talk to the ladies. So why we can't do it and only can't do it? I love me say that. Me I tell you, you can't still live with a dog and puss.
Boy, yo, ladies, listen, big up on yourself, same way. Now, I mean, if you disagree, and listen, even if you don't feel like you don't want to challenge, or you say, yo, listen, we invite anyone on for come challenges. We're not care.
Come on the show, man.
In the idea, statistics is statistics. As I say, this is what it is. And I'm gonna end it by saying, big up on yourself. Follow us on all the social media platform. If you want us on Instagram, DM us and make you know how you feel. You want to send us a message, you can get us at Jamaican State of Mind Pod on Instagram, J State of Mind on Twitter, and Jamaican State of Mind on Facebook. Alright, I'm gonna end it with this last word. This last sentence. You want all your problem resolved, be it a Jamaican. Big up on yourself. Stay safe. Yes.
Yeah, Jamaican State of Mind.